Good evening, everyone. We're looking at kickoff here in about a half an hour from Community Stadium in beautiful Grande, Oregon, on the campus of Eastern Oregon. This is Dodsey. I'm going to be back right before kickoff, and in the meantime, we're going to play you yesterday's sports show, which is an interview with Coach Camp from EOU. They traveled to Montana to play Montana State University Northern tomorrow. They won their first game of the year this last Saturday, and Camp and I sat down and talked about it. Here it is. What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodsey, and this is your sports show for Thursday, October 5th, 2023. This is all brought to you by Buffalo Peak Golf Course. Man, it's a beautiful course out in Union, 18-hole link-style course. Dana and his team are doing a great job out there. Go check it out. Buffalo Peak Golf Course, meet me at the peak. Sports-wise, this weekend, EOU's on the road for pretty much everything, but softball and baseball both have scrimmages. Softball is going to scrimmage Treasure Valley Community College at 11 o'clock on Saturday at Peggy Anderson Memorial. The EOU baseball team will scrimmage Walla Walla at 1 o'clock at Optimus. So if you have nothing going on this weekend and you want to get out and enjoy this nice weather that's coming, go check out some EOU softball or baseball. Tomorrow night, Grande and Madras, 7 p.m. Community Stadium, streamed right here on the EO Live Network. We will also be streaming Pendleton and Crook County at the same time. So, I mean, you can flip back and forth. You can watch the Grande game. I'll be on the call for the Grande game. Join me. It's going to be a fun time. My guest today, after an 0-4 start, they got the win last Saturday against Arizona Christian. It was a big win, 34-0 at home. They go on the road this Saturday to play Montana State Northern. It's EOU head football coach Tim Camp. Here it is. Let's just start off with the positive in the room. The win on Saturday.
There's always a positive in the room.
Yeah.
You know, I think that Arizona Christian, obviously a team that's been a playoff team for years coming out of the Sooner, is in the frontier now. Again, big win. I think our kids played to win. I think that we practiced that way, though. I mean, that was the one emphasis all week, is that we wanted to be able to put it on film, really put it together and put it on film. Now, was it clean in all aspects? No, it wasn't. But that's college football, and I know a lot of people know a lot about college football and football in general. But at the same time, the scoreboard will show one thing, but then the film will show another. I didn't want to look at the scoreboard. I wanted to look at the film. I wanted us to put some things on film that we could walk back in on Sunday when we come back in here, meet, and go out to practice. Number one, that we can correct our issues. But number two, we can feel good about what we're watching. Right. I think that's one of the things that we got to keep instilling in this these kids in this day and age, is to be able to say, hey, you know what? This is where we are. This is who we are. What are we going to do? Do we like this, or do we want to change it? So I think we took a step in the right direction to be able to look at ourselves and be able to say, hey, you know what? That 13-7 game against Rocky Mountain, very winnable game for Eastern Oregon. Absolutely. Right? And again, that there were so many positives come out of that. Now, if you're a scoreboard watcher, you're like, there's another loss. But I'm not a scoreboard watcher. Ultimately, I will take responsibility on the wins and losses. They track with me no matter where I go, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, to be a head coach and to be able to see the things that are going to lead you to the next game against Arizona Christian and be able to pull those all in and try and tie it all together, that's what it's really about in my mind. Again, I've been a college football coach for 24 years, right? And I love it. I absolutely can love it, right? But the one thing that I always want to be able to see is guys putting it on film, so then again we can come back and say, hey, you know what, I can do that better, or hey, you know what, I'm in the market of trying to find people doing great things, right? Whether it's practice, whether it's in the weight room, whether it's in study hall, whatever it is, I think that you can always build somebody up. And as a coach, I've always been, hey, are you trying to help us or are you hurting us right now, right? What direction do you want to go here? And you know me, I'm one of the most positive people in the world, but I'm also one of the most competitive people in the world. And I want to make sure that we're going in the right direction. So at the end of the day, put it on film.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. The defense in the last few years, defense has been really our strong point. You know, the first 3 games of this year, I'm questioning the defense. As you know, we've talked about this. And then all of a sudden there's this transition against Rocky where we're not giving up as many points, and we have the defensive player of the week 2 weeks in a row in Grant and Blanchard this week.
Yeah.
What changed?
Well, I think if the people who know football and as you look at what we've put out there, we changed people and put them in different positions.
Shaw moved inside.
Yeah, we found ways that are going to be able to, and I credit Brian Mills on this and Coach Green and Coach Taylor to be able to find what do we do best? Where do these guys play the best? And then to be able to get them playing at a higher level, really closer to the ball, right? In a lot of ways. And I think that has paid dividends for us instead of just sitting back and going, oh, well, hey, you know, they played this position, to be creative enough to be able to say, hey, you know what, this guy needs to play this spot right here. And then for the players to be like, hey, you know what, coach, anything that's going to help the team, that's what I want to do. So again, credit the defensive coaches for being able to put them in the correct positions for this moment, you know, for this moment and what we're doing. Because again, as we've talked in the past, you're sitting back there going, well, we got a lot of players that played a lot of football, but how are we giving up this many yards? You know, what are we doing? You know, so again, I think adjustments, being able to make adjustments, and maybe we would have saw this a little bit sooner if we had a few more coaches. You know, I don't know, or maybe if I was just a little bit better at what I do. You know, and I think that all of those things play a big time factor in what we're doing. But credit the defense, heck of a job. But Brian and I talk every single day, and that's the style of defense that I'm used to around here. You know, and we've seen it the last 2 weeks, and I'm very, very proud of them.
I really like Blaine Shaw in the box.
Well, Blaine's a physical kid. You know, Blaine's a physical kid. He understands football. He understands that to be able to play that physical brand of football. And I think he's found a good home.
I do too. Okay, so let's switch over to the offensive side of the ball. This year we're putting up points. That's not an issue. I mean, well, a little bit, but compared to last year, and I hate to compare, but it's what we have to look at, what we have to go off of, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're putting up a lot more points this year. And this, I mean, 34, obviously against Rocky, we didn't put up a huge number, but we're probably averaging close to 20 points a game.
Yeah, I think anytime that you can average that 24 to 28 points a game, you should be winning football games. And that's just the college football in general and the history. You know, this is my 18th year at Eastern Oregon. And again, going back from being, one of the top 2 offenses in the conference, top 10 in the country, to being able to recreate that, right? You got to be able to recreate that. You can't ever stay the same. So our explosive plays are off the charts right now. You know, we opened up with Flicka opening up and we underthrew it. That's a touchdown. You know, there's things in that game as you watch that, hey, all of a sudden this could be a 50-point game. So we're missing some things, you know, and a little bit has to do with us up front, you know, being able to do the things and give our quarterback some time. But creativity wise, myself and Coach Brown, I credit all to him, is being able to get this thing energized again and be able to get the playmakers the plays. But we're still missing easy stuff, you know. And again, as you've installed a brand new offense with some of the same concepts, there's still some learning curve going on, right? And again, we got to be better. We substitute a lot of people. We got a lot of different personnel groups going in and out, and you're gonna see in the game, if you watch the game and you know football, you know offensive football, you're gonna see some of our mistakes showing up based on the fact that our kids are confused in a couple ways. Maybe we're doing too much. I don't think so, right? These are things that have to be done if you want to be a high octane offense, and if you want to be able. So we're continuing to push. We got different schemes going in each week, right? And if you're behind, then you're behind. You won't play, right? You got to be able to do the things that we do to be able to keep up with the pace of what defenses are trying to do to us, right? You just can't go out there at the same old 4 pass plays like we used to, or the same 3 run schemes. You got to be able to change and adapt, and to be able to have answers, which, as you guys have seen, and hopefully everybody's seen, I'm not sure if they do, but is that we have answers now, right? Now, sometimes those answers don't always work out because playmakers make plays. I mean, who are we kidding? Those are the things that we're continuing to work on, finding the matchups, creating our guys in space against their guys, right? Find the hideout. Those are the things that you do offensively to try and get that 30-point game, that 40-point game, and trying to keep the sticks moving all the time.
Yeah. We were 0-4 going into the Arizona Christian game. What'd you say to the guys after that win? Like, what you walk in the locker room?
It was. Hey, you know what? That's expected around here. I mean, that's a Tim Camp football team working to do something and to be able to put it on film. That's expected. Don't get too jacked up about it, right? Because again, we got work to do, and we went right back to work the very next day. Those are things to be able to tie things together. It's continued to stack bricks and continue to work and continue to believe, right? Because again, shut out all the stuff that people tell you, right? Oh, you're so good. You're this, you're that. Hey, you know what? I don't listen to any of it, because again, when you're on a journey and when you have a plan in place and you're continuing to work extremely hard, sometimes the outcomes you want don't come immediately, right? But it's to be able to fight the good fight and to be able to do this. So again, we raised Eastern Oregon from the dirt. We'll do it again. Right. And there's no doubt in my mind, and we will leave no doubt as we continue to work forward. Now, does that mean that we're going to win every game out? Hey, that's our goal. That's our goal, right? That's our team goal. But at the end of the day, we got to make sure that we take it one game at a time, right? But that was a good start against Arizona Christian. But again, putting it on film, creating great habits every day, building up young men to be something besides, building them up to be better today than they were yesterday. That's the goal, and that's how we're going to continue to approach this. We've done it for 18 years around here, and again, I am so encouraged about what we're doing and how we're doing it. And I love coaching these kids. Right? We got some really, really good kids, and we'll continue to bring in. I mean, we got 52 freshmen on the team. We're going to continue to build this thing. I love it.
Yeah, with the 1-4 start, obviously there's going to be naysayers and people talking. One of the comments I sent you is, and I'm going to read it straight off of here just so I don't. It says, "Big whoop, camp needs to go. We'll go winless in conference." How do you respond to that?
Well, I don't. I will, because I respect you. Yeah. Everybody has an opinion, and I respect that opinion, and that's the right of everybody. But to say it this way is, my job as a coach, all right, is to create an atmosphere out there on the field that the fans can appreciate. And I haven't done that. I mean, that's as easy as that. So he's not wrong. Now, do I need to go? You know what? Eastern Oregon is a place that I love. Eastern Oregon is the program that I run here. I think we try and do it the right way based off the kids. There's a lot of factors that go into that we don't need to get into. But at the end of the day, I could appreciate his opinion, or whoever's opinion that is. I think that as we move forwards, right, again, my job is to create an atmosphere out there that the fans can appreciate. I want them to be a scoreboard, because I want them to look at the scoreboard, because you can either be a coach, you can be a fan, you can be an official, or you can be a player. I choose to be a coach, and I choose to coach a program in the right way and continue to build in the correct direction.
Right. All right. So Northern this Saturday.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. What are you telling the guys? What's the preparation like?
Hey, let's go.
Forward to?
The next thing that we do is, again, continue to build great habits, to put it on film during practice. You're going to practice you're going to play like you practice. Everybody knows that, right? Now you can talk about it, or you can go and do it, right? So again, we're going to go out there and we're going to, again, trying to stack those bricks, right? We started in the weight room on Sunday, come back in here at academic game plan. Again, these young men have a full day schedule, and it's not just go out to practice, see what we can do. There's a lot more things that go into it than just to go play on Saturday, right? So again, well, the second week of school, we got study hall, we got a lot of things, because our goal again, before it was to try and be a 3-point GPA team. Now, hey, let's go on 18 terms of being a 3-point or above GPA, right? Let's continue to graduate these players while you can win games. Again, we've done it before, we'll do it again, all right? But at the end of the day, versus Northern, very good football team. They're a college football team. I expect them to give us their very, very best. How we travel, how we approach this thing, and how we get up and go practice once we get into Havre at 7:45 p.m. at Blue Pony Stadium under the lights. How we do all of those things matters. That's super important to me. And that will also, that the game will be won or lost before you even get there, right? Now, the in-game plan, the in-game corrections, all of those things will happen, but you win the game during the course of the week. How efficient can we be? How many bricks can we stack? And how many times can you put it on tape? That's what we care about.
I would imagine that the buzz around the locker room is a little bit different this week, though.
But see, I said we have good kids. We have good kids. They've always believed, right? And at the end of the day, the one thing that I can promise them is hard work. We don't have anybody on full scholarship. We don't have any of that stuff. But what we do have is a bunch of kids that hopefully will continue to believe. And by again, winning one, hey, great job. We're not undefeated in conference. We've won a game in conference. Now, can we build off of those things? Can we win 2 games in conference? Can we continue this for a huge homecoming matchup versus the Carroll College Fighting Saints?
Huge.
All those things before, when people told me you couldn't do it, or hey, well, who's this guy? What is this? We did it, and we'll do it again. You just got to have belief, you got to have faith, and you got to have a work ethic like no other, right? That's how you change, and that's how you will continue to progress.
Thanks, Coach Camp. I appreciate you. Let's get a big dub this weekend and keep it rolling. None of this is possible without the sponsors. Buffalo Peak Golf Course, Dana and his team are doing a fantastic job out there. Go through Union, big blue sign on the right-hand side says Buffalo Peak. Take a left, go up the hill, and check out that beautiful golf course. It's awesome. Buffalo Peak Golf Course, meet me at the peak. That's all I got for you on a Thursday, Eastern Oregon. I appreciate you. I'm Dodsey, and I'm out.
with the national anthem. With us this evening to perform the national anthem, the Grande High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grande High School Marching Band.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to EO Alive TV. This is Grande and Madras on a Friday night from Community Stadium in beautiful Grande, Oregon, on the campus of Eastern Oregon University. This is not a typical play-by-play broadcast. It's just me hanging out with you guys, and you know, I'll call out the plays when I see them, but it's not your standard play-by-play. One of the things that you guys get to do is let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This is interactive. I pay attention to the comments and interact with you. LeGrand comes into the game 1-4, 0-1 in the GOL. They lost last week to Baker 36-6 at Bulldog Community Stadium. Madras comes in similar, exactly the same record, 1-4. They lost last week to Pendleton at home, 48-0. It's been a tough start for LeGrand. LeGrand's coached by Dalton Sheets, Matt Wolcott, Michael Fields, Connor Brandt. Madras is coached by Judd Stutzman, Jerry Shaw, and Andrew McConnell. As for rankings, neither team's ranked in the coaches poll right now. LeGrand is you know, we've had a little bit of a tough start, and let's see if we can get things turned around tonight at home. Like I said, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. I'll hang out with you, let you know what's going on. Grande has won the toss and chosen to kick. So that means they'll get the ball in the second half, and we're about to get underway here at Community Stadium. Somebody let me know if you can hear me okay. That would be awesome. Kick by Grande is fielded at about the Madras 15. Michael Picard on the return. He'll bring it out to about the 25, first and 10, White Buffaloes. Man, it's a nice night. It's a little bit chilly, not super cold. It's beautiful. I mean, it's football weather. Okay, ball's on the 30 here, first and 10, Madras. Like I said, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from.
Clarkson with the carry, in about 6.
The opening play for the White Buffaloes will be about a 6-yard gain by number 4, Tyler Clarkson. That'll be bring up second and about 4. 11:24 left here in the first quarter. If you notice, we have the clock working, the down marker, all of that. That's a new thing this year. Swing pass by the Buffaloes. Still on his feet.
Grove to stop for the Tigers.
Michael Picard with the catch and the first down for the White Buffaloes. The other thing that you guys can do for me is interact with the post. That's what helps us. So you can like it. You can, do whatever. Like, unlike, thumbs down, thumbs up, happy face, smiley face. All of those interactions help us. First and 10 for the Buffaloes here. 10:46 left in the first quarter. Somebody let me know that you guys can hear me.
Clarkson with the carry.
Not much there for Clarkson.
McAmoyle on the stop.
Nice close there by Dean Finley on the outside for the Tigers. Thank you, Crystal. Like I said, this isn't a typical play-by-play broadcast. It's just me kind of hanging out, giving a little color commentary. Timeout on the field here. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. 2nd and 12 here for the White Buffaloes. 10:31 left in the quarter. Allison Moore is watching from home in Grande on her EO Live app on Roku. That's awesome. Love it. Incomplete pass there for the White Buffaloes. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Aubrey Fields watching from Indy. All the Fields' grandparents and sister. Oh, sweet. Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody on here. This ought to be a good matchup for this young Grande team tonight, I think. Hopefully we can come out of this with a win. We need one. And there's been some injuries this year. We're young. We'll pull it together. 3rd and 7 here for Madras. 10:25 left in the quarter. Clarkson back to pass. It's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down, and I'm going to tell you about Hobby Habit. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Legos, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit just for the fun of it. 411 1st Street in LeGrand. 4th and 7 for the White Buffaloes here. 10:22, and they're in punt formation. Whistle on the play here. Flag on the far side of the field. It's going to be a false start against the Buffaloes. We're going to walk it back and replay the down. Grandma Tessie and Grandpa Jim watching from Indy, but I knew that. Yep. Good to see everybody. Like I said, this isn't a traditional play-by-play. Jim McMahon, you can hear me. That's good. It's just me hanging out with you. Here's the punt. LeGrand's going to let it go, and it's going to roll all the way down to about the LeGrand 7. Not a traditional play-by-play, just me hanging out, giving a little commentary and talking about the people that make this possible, which is the sponsors, the people that advertise. Crystal McDermott is at home watching. Like I said earlier, LeGrand is 1-4, 0-1 in the GOL, and so is Madras. Madras is 1-4, 0-1 in the GOL. Fields will get the start here at quarterback. He's a sophomore. We got a flag on the play. And it's going to go against the White Buffalo, so we'll walk it 5 yards ahead, and it'll be 1st and 5 for the Tigers. We have yards and haven't even ran a play yet. First play from scrimmage here for the Tigers. It's going to go to Mason Wolcott.
Mason Wolcott with the carry near the 20-yard line.
He's going to get a 1st down.
Brought down by Ramiso. Not before he gains.
Nice run there by Mason Wolcott.
1st down, Tigers.
If you're new to this, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This is interactive and live. 2nd and 5 here. Oh, I thought he got a 1st down. He did get a 1st down. They just haven't changed the clock. It's 1st and 10. Fields will go under center here. He's going to give the ball to Griffin McAmoyle.
Griffin McAmoyle.
Okay, right off the bat, we've ripped off 2 nice runs. I'm liking that. We need that tonight. It's close to another 1st down for the Tigers. It'll be about a 9-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Tigers here. So our scoreboard system is tied. We have a camera pointed at the scoreboard, and it digitizes it for you guys. And I think we have somebody new running the scoreboard tonight, because so far they're failing. But I'll try to keep you updated. The 1st down carry there by Wolcott. He's dropped in the backfield for a loss of about 6 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and about 6. Mrs. Chamberlain is watching her cousin, Gregory Grove, number 9, from her couch in LeGrand. Third and 6 here for the Tigers. Allison Moore's rooting for David Sane. Let's go, boys. Big play early on here for the Tigers. Looks like Madras jumped again. So here on the first drive, that's already the second offsides penalty on Madras. We'll walk at 5, and it'll be back to the original. The before we lost the yards on the sack, it'll be 3rd and 1. 8:05 left in the first quarter here. McElmoyle's going to get dropped in the backfield. Wow.
Lemus with the stop.
Abdiel Lemus on the stop for the White Buffaloes. He was in the backfield fast. We're going to have to do a better job of blocking up front on that guy. He's been in the backfield twice already on this first drive. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. 7:38 left in the quarter.
Corey Newman back to punt for the Tigers.
Corey Newman back to punt. If you're new watching this, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This isn't typical play-by-play. It's more of a color commentary with me just kind of chatting with you guys, live, interactive. On the EO Live Network, got my boy Gabe back there on the production table, Benny Welch on the camera, and we do this because the sponsors allow us to. People advertise, and it brings you guys these games, and it's how you guys get to watch these games from home on Friday nights, or when family in Indianapolis or wherever. We have people watch all over the United States, and it's very appreciated. Very appreciated. What you can do for me is just like away. Jimmy Burgess says, let's go LeGrand Tigers. 1st and 10 Madras from the Tiger 45. Pitch there to Picard. We got a flag on the play there.
Dave Pine with the stop for the Tigers.
Sharon Stream watching great nephew Greg Grove from Clatskanie, Oregon. Eli Fitzgerald watching David Sain. David Sain's not playing. He's not even dressed down. Just so you guys know. He's on the sideline in his jersey, no pads, no helmet. Not playing, Eli. He's out with an injury. Penalty's going to go against the White Buffaloes, so we're going to walk it back. It's a hold.
Back near the 47-yard line of the White Buffaloes. 1st and 20.
1st and 20 here for the White Buffaloes. 7:05 left in the quarter. Little swing pass there.
Pass complete. Marshall again.
Reynoso with the catch out of the backfield, and he'll get about a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 19 here. I'm going to tell you about Reed & Associates, one of our sponsors. Reed & Associates Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and believes in what athletics can do in the lives of young people. Remember Reed & Associates for your Medicare, home, auto, and annuity needs. Reed & Associates on Adams Avenue in LeGrand. They just moved into that new building, the old bank, right next door to Marketplace right next to 4th and Adams. It's the old, I don't remember what bank it was, but it's the old bank building right there. Allison Moore says, "Oh man, praying for David." That's a loss. He'll get a couple on the 2nd down play there for Madras. Bud Forrest says, "Go Tigers," and from Americus, Georgia. Bud, you're still in Georgia? Wow. Eli Fitzgerald, what happened to David Sain? I have no idea. I didn't get down there when he was down there before the game. I can find out at halftime. 5:45 left in the quarter here. It's 3rd and 22. We definitely have a new scoreboard operator, but just bear with us here. I'll try to keep you guys informed. Timeout on the field. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Mandatory abuse reporters are a critical piece in keeping adults in Union County who receive intellectual developmental disability or mental health services safe and free from abuse. Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, adult abuse investigator with the Center for Human Development. Oregon law requires medical professionals, including social workers and direct care providers, to make mandatory reports of suspected abuse. Not sure if you're a mandatory reporter? If you have any questions or would like to make a report, please call me at 541-962-8889 or visit the CHD website for more information.
Welcome back. 5:34 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 22 coming up for Madras here. Brian Staves watching. He says, "Go Tigers from Olympia." Bud Forrest, be home for the game next week. Oh, you've been gone for about a month, haven't you, Bud? Big play here for the Tiger defense. Madras airs it out. Intercepted by number 2, Landon Hood.
Landon Hood with the interception for the Tigers.
Nice play there by the sophomore. You know, some people will say that that's like a punt. It is. I mean, if that ball gets dropped, they punt on 4th down. But that pumps up your team when you pick a ball off. I love it. I love it. Let's get this team on the sideline pumped up. That's one of the things I talked about on the morning show this week that I noticed on the sidelines at the Baker game. I was down there taking pictures. We don't have a lot of energy. I need to see more energy out of these guys. I really do. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 5:24 left in the first quarter here. McElmoy will get it on a little sweep. Not much there. He's going to make it back to about the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Tigers. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Just not a lot of pumped up energy. I need to see more of that out of this LeGrand team. I need to see these guys getting after it and getting loud. And, I mean, I talked about it on the morning show, and some of it is there's not a lot of energy by the coaches, which I noticed. So, you know, if you don't have a coach that's a pumped-up guy, somebody's got to take that job over as a player. And hopefully, you know, that starts taking place. 2nd down handoff will go to Weston Harris, and he'll get about 6 on the play there.
Pacheco at the stop for Madras.
Pacheco on the stop for the White Buffaloes. 3rd and 4. 4:25 left in the quarter. If you're just now tuning in, this isn't a typical play-by-play broadcast. This is just me kind of color commentating, Dodzy, with you guys hanging out. It's live. It's interactive. Let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. 3rd and 4 here for the Tigers. Big 3rd down play. We'll put Wolcott in motion. We're going to throw on 3rd down. Ooh. He had a guy open across the middle. He just threw it behind him. That brings up 4th down, and we're going to bring on the punt team. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital, healthcare is their mission. Patients are their passion. They're independent, financially strong, and growing. Grand Ronde Hospital is working to build the future of healthcare for the rural region they serve. They are big city medicine with a hometown touch. 4th and 4 here for the Tigers. Punt team on. Newman will let it go. That's a good kick. Nice spiral. Oh, it takes a Madras bounce and comes back into Madras territory. It'll go out of bounds at about the 45, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Madras. 3:46 left here in the first quarter. Bud, you've been gone for 6 weeks. Wow, that's a long time. Nice vacation. You deserved it after being, you know, locked up for the last year or so at home. First and 10 for the White Buffaloes. They're going to run a sweep here. Oh, nice play there by Landon Hood. Landon Hood is showing up on defense so far for the Tigers. They run sweep. Landon Hood says no. Loss of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 13 for the White Buffaloes. Great play there by the sophomore. I'm loving that. We got to step up on defense. Bud says, good to see the grandkids. And you got to take in a Braves game? Oh, sweet. Sounds like a blast, Bud. Glad you're enjoying your vacation. Dodsy, can you post a pic of the roster? I can post a link to where the roster is.
The card over the right side.
Or actually, yeah, I mean, I can post a pic for you. Sure.
Grove with the stop for the Tigers.
.243 left in the quarter.
Ball spotted the Tiger 41-yard line. Third down, Madras.
3rd and 5 here for the White Buffaloes. Quarterback's going to keep it himself there. Tyler Clarkson will get the first down for the White Buffaloes. They'll move the chains. It looks like. Is it? They going to measure this or are they going to say he's short? No, it's a first down. 1st and 10 here for the White Buffaloes. 2:25 left in the quarter. I'm just going to put that I'll just put that picture in the comments here. I'm working on that right now for you guys.
Picard with the carry.
Picard on the carry there for the White Buffaloes. Not much going.
Up there to make the stop is Grove. Brings up 2nd and 9 for Madras.
2nd and 9 here for the White Buffaloes. 1:27 left in the quarter. The ball's going to go up the middle.
Reynoso with the carry up the middle.
Reynoso stopped after a gain of about 6. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down here.
Hibbert with the stop for the Tigers.
Oh, it won't let me put a picture in the comments. So how are we going to do this? Third and 4 here for the White Buffaloes. Clarkson's going to take the snap and keep it himself.
Clarkson with the carry.
Nice stop there for the Tigers on 3rd down. Finley is the first Tiger there, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. It doesn't let you post pictures in the comments. So,
Gotta bring up 4th down for Madras.
4th and 2 here for the White Buffaloes.
28.
Right about 16 seconds left in the quarter. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. They're going to go for it here. No, they're just going to run out. We're going to have end of the quarter here. We had a Tiger jump and a flag on the play. Now, that's just the young age of the Tigers here. I think that's going to go against us. And if it does, that's just, just lack of discipline and just, young age, inexperience. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, that's going to go against the Tigers. And that's going to give Madras a first down to start the 2nd quarter. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back from Community Stadium in lovely Grande, Oregon, on the campus of Eastern Oregon University. I'm going to put a link to the roster because it won't let me put a picture in the comments. So let's get a link up for you guys if I can. Yeah, here we go. So you're going to click on this link that I put in the comments there, and then you're going to go to roster, and it'll take you to the roster.
Clarkson over the left side.
Let me see where this takes you so I can tell you guys exactly. Yeah, so varsity, and then down it says schedule, ranking, roster. Click on roster, and that'll bring up the Grande roster for you. So just follow that link. It takes you to the OSAA website, and then go over to roster, and you should be able to get it. Let me know if you have any problems. Another penalty on the play there. It's going to go against Madras.
Penalty on Madras. Puts the ball back to the Tiger 30-yard line.
1st and 16. Fred and Merrifield say, hi, Dodsey, great game so far. Love our Tigers. First down here for the White Buffaloes. 11:37 left in the quarter. Clarkson on the carry there. Get about 5 on the play. McEmoyle with the stop there. Dane Fine in on the tackle as well. 2nd and about 11 here. Let me know if that link works for you. All you got to do is click on it and then just go down to the little thing that says roster, and it'll show you our Grande roster. It's right there in the comments, posted by EO Alive TV, the OSAA.org/teams, and then the number. Buffaloes are going to throw here. He airs it out. Oh, wow.
Pass is complete.
That pass is complete to number 18. Is that number 18?
Brought down by Hood.
Number 10.
Looks like the ball spotted.
Ball's caught by number 10, Gavin Williams there. It's going to be 1st and goal for the White Buffaloes. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This is not your typical play-by-play. This is just me hanging out with you guys, giving you a little color commentary and live and interactive. The 1st down and goal play here for the Buffaloes. Nothing happening there.
Tyler with the stop for the Tigers.
Tyler in on the stop for the Tigers. Orion Reynoso on the carry for the Buffaloes. It's actually a loss of about 2 on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the Madras 5. Beautiful night here. Community Stadium in Grande. It's absolutely gorgeous. 9:39 left in the 2nd quarter. Clarkson's going to keep it himself here on the run up the middle, and he's going to get, looks like he got in.
Clarkson with the carry.
Oh, are they going to say he's short there? Referees are going to say he's just short of the goal line there. I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Are you losing your Oregon health plan? If you are, stop by their office and talk to them about it. Providing peace of mind one household at a time. Valley Insurance is your independent agent in downtown Grande. 1215 Adams Avenue, downtown Grande, 541-963-3121. They just moved, too, into the old Umpqua Bank building. Go check them out. 3rd and goal here for the White Buffalo. Clarkson under center. Oh, that looks like a false start. There's a fumble there. The referees clearly missed a false start on that play. I mean, let's see a replay. Do we got a replay?
4th and goal for Madras.
4th and goal here for the White Buffalo. I mean, we'll see. I don't know if they have a kicker or not. I mean, you go for it here. You're right on the goal line. Dennis Courier says Pendleton's up 7-0. That's no surprise. That Pendleton team is most likely going to win the GOL this year. Clarkson in the gun here for the White Buffalo. We got another whistle.
Procedure Madras.
And a penalty on the play. We're going to walk it back. The refs clearly missed a false start to play before that, so maybe that was a makeup call. I don't know. If this is your first time tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This is a live, interactive. I hang out, talk, give you a little color commentary, let you know what's going on. EOU Volleyball is playing a top 25 team in Ashland and Southern Oregon University tonight. They're ranked 4th in the country, excuse me. And that EOU volleyball team is absolutely awesome this year. If you get a chance to watch them, go watch them. They're on the road this weekend, but they're home next weekend in next weekend's homecoming weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on. Go to EOU Athletics to figure that schedule out. There's a lot of things going on. Another false start here against the White Buffalo. And we go from having 4th and goal from about the half-yard line to 4th and goal from the 10.5-yard line in 2 plays. 7:29 left in the second quarter. You got a 0-0 ball game right now. This is a big play for your Tiger defense. Dennis Courier says they must not have a kicker. Yeah, they must not. Clarkson's going to roll out here. He's got a guy in the end zone, and it's going to be tipped away. Griffin McAmoyle on the play there, and we're going to take over on downs. A turnover on downs there for the Tigers. It's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers. I'm going to tell you about Rock & Sons. Rock & Sons is one of the sponsors of my show, so they're near and dear to my heart. Rock & Sons have 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They are a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour-a-day tow. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers. No score. 7:10 left in the second quarter. The give here is going to be to Fields, and that's the first time we've seen him on offense. Dominic Fields up the middle there for the Tigers. He's going to get about 15 on the play.
Williams with the stop for Madras.
1st and 10 Tigers.
1st down, Tigers.
Greg Grove watching from John Day. That's Pat Amling and Perry Arthur. Looking for this offense to get something going. They struggled with that against Baker. The places where we struggled against Baker were offense, and we were soft in the middle on crossing route passing plays. We gave up over 300 yards through the air. It was a rough day for our secondary, and hopefully today that changes a little bit. So far, we haven't seen Madras doesn't have the quarterback that Baker has either. So this Tiger defense just needs to step up today and really, hold their own and let the offense get a chance to get going here. It's not 2nd and 70. Like I said, we got somebody new running the scoreboard, and our camera just picks that up. So don't pay any attention to that's not us saying it's 2nd and 70. That's the scoreboard, which we use a camera to pick it up digitally. Handoff goes up the middle here for the Tigers. Dominic Fields on the carry again, and he'll get what looks like another Tiger first down.
Ball spotted near the Tiger 40-yard line.
I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One Floor and Home has served Eastern Oregon for over 45 years with stores in Grande, Baker City, and Enterprise, Oregon. They're locally owned and they love to support the local communities and athletes. Carpet One Floor and Home, here to floor you. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle to Fields again. Dennis Courier says just keep running it. Oh, 100%. We've seen 3 runs in a row here by Dominic Fields. Just feed the beast. Feed the beast. I mean, if that's what's working, keep doing it. And so far, that's working. I heard down on the field before the game that Dominic Fields is nursing some sort of an injury. I didn't ask what it is, and that he was most likely only going to play on defense tonight. But as you can see, they put him in at running back, and he's running the ball. The ball severely underthrown there. Wow. Griffin McElroy with the catch for the Tigers. Let's watch that again here. The Madras players want to push off. Let's see.
Spotted at Madras 30-yard line. First down.
Oh, he just fell. He just fell. Now, if that ball is thrown and hits him in stride, that's a touchdown. He had separation. We have a young quarterback, and maybe in a year or two that ball is thrown and hits him in stride. But you know, he's young, and we're working out these kinks. The ball go up the middle again to Dominic Fields. And the middle seems to be wide open right now for the Tigers.
Clarkson with the stop for Madras.
That'll bring up 2nd and about 3 here for the Tigers. Second and 2 here. Little sweep on the give to McElroy. He's got room on the outside. Nice play there by Clarkson. Basically saved the touchdown. Another first down for the Tigers. They're moving the ball real nice right now. I like to see that. Get a little confidence. Let's go. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. Great call on the play with Dennis Courier. Yes, I agree. That was a nice play. Let's just keep running the ball. I mean, even though we completed that pass, I did not like that. That ball floated up in the air. We can't leave balls like that. He just happened to fall. You know what I mean? Which was...
Walcott with the carry over the right side.
Walcott with the carry there. He's going to end up just short of the goal line. Fred and Mary Fields say they used to call his dad the Beast. Well, I mean, I would just keep giving the ball to Dominic Fields. I mean, mix in Walcott, mix in McElroy, so we're not doing the exact same play over and over again. But let's just keep pounding the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal here for the Tigers. 2:54 left in the half. Tomorrow at 11, if you don't have anything going on, EOU softball is having a scrimmage up here at Peggy Anderson Memorial Field at 11 o'clock. They're going to play TVCC. Come check them out. They're a real good team. They made the national tournament. They're good. Fields is going to keep it there on the quarterback keeper, and he's going to be in for a Tiger touchdown. Let's go. Dennis Courier says, love this drive. And the Tigers are first on the board. 2:44 left in the half. 6-0 Tigers. Newman on for the extra point.
Corey Newman in for the extra point attempt for the Tigers.
Extra point is up, and it hits the upright. No good. 6-0 Tigers, 2:44 left in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, EO Alive Network. We're here at Community Stadium in beautiful LaGrande, Oregon, on the campus of Eastern Oregon University. You got LaGrande versus Madras in a GOL matchup. Both teams are 1-4, 0-1 in the GOL. LaGrande is on the board with the first touchdown of the game. 2:44 to go in the second quarter. 6-0. LaGrande will tee it up and kick it off here, and hopefully this defense keeps playing the way they're playing. Dennis Courier says Pendleton 14-0, looking strong. That's no surprise there. Let me see if I can get a Baker score real fast. I'm going to send out a text message and try to get you guys a Baker score too. Oh, booted there. Kicks it through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. I'm going to get a Baker score real fast for you guys. $2:44 left in the second quarter here. White Buffalo get the ball on their own 20. So far, the White Buffaloes have looked pretty one-dimensional. That in number 4, Clarkson, their quarterback. He's been their go-to guy. We should have a guy hawking him the rest of the game. We should have a spy on that quarterback the rest of the game. They've shown that he's their dude. Another whistle on the play here. Delay of game against the White Buffalo.
Makes it 1st and 15.
1st and 15 here for the White Buffalo. I got a Baker score for you. They are on the road in Ontario, and they are currently up 27-7. Nice play there in the backfield by Wolcott. Mason Wolcott on the play there. Let's watch that again. He just dips underneath, hit the blocker, and comes up and makes a great tackle on Picard for the White Buffalo. It's going to be a loss of about...
Ball spotted at the 8-yard line of Madras.
3 or 4 on the play. We'll bring up second. Oh, actually, loss of more. Loss of about 7. 2nd and 22 here for the White Buffalo. 2:04 and counting left in the second quarter. Like I said, Baker up on Ontario 27-7 in the third quarter in that game in Ontario. Picard is stopped after a gain of about
timeout on the field. Timeout, Tigers.
2 or 3 on the play. Tigers are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Community Stadium in lovely La Grande, Oregon. You're watching La Grande versus Madras on the EO Alive Network. And let me give a little shout out to my boy Kobe Meyer. He's actually Griffin McElmoyle's uncle. He's the one who gives me the score updates from Bakery. He has a son that's on that team. Him and I went to high school together, so I just hit him up when I need the Baker scores. Dennis Courier said after last week, these kids need this. They look like a different team. Well, I agree, Dennis. They're also playing a different team. This Madras team, I think they're in about the same boat as us. They're on a rebuild. They're 1-4. But yes, we definitely needed this. Landon Reddington says, attaboy Mason. Mrs. Chamberlain says, nice tackle, Mason. 3rd and 19 here for the White Buffalo. 1:44 left in the half. At halftime, we'll go to an ambient, mic and the camera on the field. I'll leave and I'll come back at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Clarkson's going to keep it and run to his left here. He's got some room. Uh-oh, he's down the sideline. He's got one guy to beat. Wolcott's there.
Clarkson down the sideline.
Touchdown saving tackle there by Weston Harris. 1:27 left in the half. Now this Tiger defense needs to step up and keep it where it's at. Fields went out limping. I did not see that, Bud, but if you're talking about Dominic, number 7, he was hurt before this game started. I don't know the exact injury. I didn't ask. I just was down there talking to people on the field before the game, and they had said that they were probably only going to play him on defense, and obviously you saw him out there getting some carries on offense. So I'm not sure what's going on with him. 1st and 10, White Buffaloes here. Whistle on the play. Timeout on the field here by the Tigers. 1:04 left. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
We're back, La Grande and Madras on the EO Alive Network. Also, if you don't have anything going on tomorrow, at 1 o'clock at Optimist, EOU Baseball is scrimmaging Walla Walla Community College. Go check him out. It's a new coach. So he came last year, but the team is, more his team this year. He came like 2 or 3 games into the season last year as the new head coach. This is going to be his first full season and basically his first go is what I'm going to say. The baseball team looks a lot better this year. Hopefully we're going to win some games. 1st and 10. The give is to Reynoso. He's going to get about 3 on the play. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ron Retirement Residence. Grand Ron Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Clarkson in the gun here, 27 seconds left in the half. He's looking to pass. He sees a little bit of room up the middle. And he's going to get close to the...
Bentley the stop for the Tigers.
Timeout on the field here, Madras. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Community Stadium in LeGrand. 19 seconds to go in the half. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. 6-0 Tigers. This is a big defensive test here for the Tigers. Let's get a stop here and go into the locker room at halftime up by 6. That would be great. Don't pay attention to any of those links that people are posting. I'm trying to get them off as I can. They're going to air it out here. The ball's going to be picked off in the end zone. Mason Wolcott. Oh, we needed that. Let's go. I don't know if that just slipped out of his hand, but it was underthrown. Picked off by Mason Wolcott in the end zone. Tigers are going to take over. 13 seconds to go in the half. Up 6-0. And I see Dominic Fields coming back out onto the field, so it looks like he's gonna give it a go. I don't have any problem with just taking a knee here and going to the half up 6-0.
First down, Tigers.
Let's not do anything stupid here. And we air one out. Wow, nice catch out down the sideline by McElmoy. Let's see that again. There's a flag on that.
Looks like personal foul, face masking on Madras.
Face mask against Madras on the play. Interesting. 1st and 10 Tigers, 6 seconds to go.
Ball spot to Madras, 40.
Now I don't have a problem with taking a shot.
Tigers.
A little trickery here by the Tigers. They're going to throw, and that ball's going to be incomplete. 1 tick left on the clock here in the first half. One more play. Halftime, we're just going to go to the camera by itself. I'll go away for a little while. I'll be back right before the beginning of the third quarter. 6-0 Tigers. Timeout on the field here, LeGrand. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back here. 6-0. Right at the end of the second quarter here. 1 second left on the clock. The Tigers have it in White Buffalo territory at about the 41. B&K Auto Salvage says, let's go Tiger, love you Dodzy. What's up? Junkyard Dog. My boy Jake Hansen. Or Bo. Well, that one's probably Jake. They always tune in and watch these Friday night games. They're always willing to help sponsor, and they're just great company, great people. My guys. Going to air it out here. Fields underthrown. It's going to be picked off. That's Clarkson. He's going to be ran down, and that's going to end the second quarter. Oh, it's Bo Boston. What's up, my man, Bo? 6-0 Tigers. Halftime here from LeGrand, Oregon. I'm going to go away. I'll be back at the start of the third quarter. Thank you for tuning in on EO Alive Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Grande High School Marching Band. Here come your Tigers.
Welcome back. Community Stadium in beautiful La Grande, Oregon. It is a nice night. We're here on the campus of Eastern Oregon University for Tigers versus the Madras White Buffaloes. Let me look through here. Penny McKay's watching from Hawaii. Go Tigers. Jody Chandler, go Tigers. Jim McMahon watching number 69. Emmett Tyler, his grandson. John Chambers is watching at Cannon Beach. Delphine Stockoff is watching from Wishron, Washington. Appreciate everybody tuning in here on the EO Alive Network. We're live streaming this on Roku, on our Facebook page, on the La Grande High School Activities Facebook page, on the La Grande School District Facebook page, on YouTube, and on our website. So you can access it. That's the EO Alive Network. The game so far, in a nutshell, not a lot of offense. La Grande's defense has held steady. You had the White Buffaloes on the La Grande one, inside the one, and a couple of costly penalties pushed them back. La Grande held. We're at 6-0 And this has been kind of a defensive battle so far. You saw Dominic Fields come into the backfield in the second quarter and bust off a couple of big runs. I love to see that. I think we should stay with that and just keep running the football. This LeGrand team is in desperate need of a win. Tonight's the night to get that win. LeGrand will get the ball to start the second half. Big thank you to my crew here. Gabe on the production table in the back, Benny on the camera. Without them, this doesn't happen. Big thank you to the sponsors, Hot Lakes, CHD, EOU, Hobby Habit, Reed & Associates, Grand Ron Hospital, Valley Insurance, Rock & Sons, Carpet One Floor and Home, and Grand Ron Retirement Residence. We're going to get this second half underway. If you don't have anything going on tomorrow, go check out EOU softball at Peggy Anderson Memorial Field at 11. They're scrimmaging TVCC. And then turn around and go check out EOU baseball at Optimist at 1. They're scrimmaging Walla Walla Community College. I can't believe, it's fall ball, so, it's going to be, you'll see a lot of different things. You'll see a lot of different pitchers probably. It'll be good if you want to see where we're kind of at baseball and softball wise.
Back to the Tigers receive, Landon Hood.
Landon Hood back to receive for the Tigers here to get this second half underway. Kick is muffed around a little bit there.
Reynoso's kick picked up by Walcott.
Walcott will bring it out to about.
Cruz with the stop for Madras.
The 18, and we'll get this second half underway. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This isn't play-by-play. This is a live, interactive kind of color commentary. I hang out with you guys. I talk and kind of let you know what's going on. I'll answer questions if you have any. I posted a link to the LeGrand roster right here on the EO Live feed and to the OSAA page, so you can check out the roster if you want to. Wolcott will get the ball here on the first down carry, and he'll get out past the LeGrand 40. Nice run there by Wolcott. First down, Tigers. Hobby Habit. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Lego cars, Legos, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it, 411 First Street in LeGrand. My brother-in-law does a great job with Hobby Habit. They're a sponsor of football and of my sports show, and I appreciate them, so go check them out. Go support these local businesses that keep these sports coming. Little inside handoff there. Newman on the carry. He's got room. Oh, he's gone. He's going to take this 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Watch that again. Corey Newman just gets a little seam. Nobody there and just breaks it right up the middle. He's gone. Touchdown, Tigers. I'm imagining we're probably going to line up for 2 here. Grandma net, Lynette Humphrey, go LeGrand. That's a good way to start the second half for the Tigers. Tigers will go for 2 here. Gonna throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. That's number 44, Ridge Kerr, with the 2-point conversion, and that'll put the Tigers up 14-0 with 11:05 left in the third quarter. We're going to go on a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back live here on the EO Alive Network. Grande Tigers versus the Madras White Buffaloes. 14-0 Tigers, 11:05 left in the third quarter. Grande just scored on a nice scamper by Corey Newman and a 2-point conversion by Ridge Kerr. That is exactly what the Tigers needed to start this second half. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This is a live interactive broadcast where you just kind of hang out with me and I give you a little color, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. A little squib kick there for the Tigers. That ball's ooh. Madras will cover it at about the 30, where they'll take over first and 10, 11:04 left in the quarter. I'm going to tell you about one of our sponsors, Reed & Associates. Reed & Associates Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and believes in what athletics can do in the lives of young people. Remember Reed & Associates for your Medicare, home, auto, and annuity needs. Reed & Associates on Adams Avenue in LeGrand. Kevin Reed and his team are always willing to help out whenever anything sports is on the table. They're always down to sponsor and advertise and help support LeGrand athletics. There is a handoff up the middle, stopped by Monson Riley on the play. He was held as well. I mean, there was a clear holding on that play. I don't know if the refs just didn't call it because he was stopped in the backfield or if they didn't see it, but I saw it. It was very clear. Second, and after he got back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 here. 10:33 left in the quarter. Denny Johnson says, "Go blue." Clarkson's going to throw. Oh, great coverage. Great play there. Mason Wolcott. Wolcott's been everywhere tonight. The cornerbacks have really stepped up. After they struggled last week against Baker, we gave up a lot of yards through the air. Our cornerbacks struggled a little bit. This game, Landon Hood and Mason Wolcott have both stepped up and made some big plays. Lynette Humphrey, Carter Peasley not playing, but go LeGrand, get the win. 3rd and 12 here for the White Buffaloes, 9:48 left in the third quarter. Clarkson in the gun. He's going to throw. Not much happening there. It's going to be a sack on the play. Beckham Hibbert with a big sack. The sophomore. These young guys are stepping up tonight. I love it. I mean, we are young. I mean, we have quite a few sophomores and juniors on this team. We had to replace 22 seniors. 9:17. It's 4th and 14 here. Madras is going to bring out the punting team. LeGrand's looking to get the ball back here. Gina Hammond is watching grandson Beckham Hibbert, number 76 from Napa. Go Tigers. You just got to see grandson Beckham Hibbert get a sack on 3rd down and bring up this punt by the White Buffaloes. Penalty on the play there. Going to walk it back, and it'll be 4th and about 19. 8:54 left in the quarter. The kick is short. McElmoyle's just going to let it go, and it's going to come into LeGrand territory. It's going to go dead at about the 37, where LeGrand will take over 1st and 10. 8:40 left in the quarter. Reina Quijano, I hope I said that right, says go blue. Quijano.
You can claim it.
1st and 10 Tigers.
First down, Tigers.
Up 14-0 here. Community Stadium on a Friday night. It's beautiful in LeGrand. Fields is in the shotgun. He'll put McElmoyle. Uh-oh. Whew. Snap goes right over his head, and Corey Newman will jump on that ball. We're going to lose about
And a loose ball in the backfield.
7 on the play. At least we got that back, though.
Covered it. Checo brought it down, lost it about 8 or 9.
Let's tell you about Grand Ron Hospital. Grand Ron Hospital, healthcare is their mission. Patients are their passion. They are independent, financially strong, and growing. Grand Ron Hospital is working to build the future of healthcare for the rural region they serve. They are big city medicine with a hometown touch. 2nd and 18 here for the Tigers. McEmoyle in motion. They're going to give it to McEmoyle on the sweep, and not going to get much there for Griffin McEmoyle. Is going to be stopped by Kobe Figueroa at about the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 18 here for the Tigers. 7:38 left in the quarter. 14-0. So 3rd and 20. Let me rephrase that. 3rd and 20. 7:25 and counting. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. McEmoyle in motion. Little delay handoff there to Newman. Not much. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th down here for the Tigers.
Newman with the carry brought down by Lemus. Brings up 4th down and long for the Tigers.
Lemus in on the stop there for the White Buffaloes. 6:43 left here in the 3rd quarter. Newman on to punt for the Tigers. Snap is low and on the ground. He's going to keep it. Oh, he's going to try to run for this. He's going to be well short, forced out of bounds at about the 32, where the Madras White Buffaloes will take over on a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Madras inside LeGrand territory. 6:27 left in the quarter.
Ball's been spotted on the Tiger 32-yard line. 1st down, Madras.
This defense for the Tigers has been solid all game. We got to keep it right where it's at here. Trips right for the White Buffaloes. Single back set, Clarkson in the gun. He's going to pitch it. Reynoso on the carry here. He's got a seam. He's got room on the outside. He's going to be forced out of bounds by McEmoyle at about the 5. 1st and goal, Madras. 6:19 left in the 3rd quarter.
Ball spot on the Tiger 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Madras.
Reynoso lined up behind Clarkson. Single back set. Bad snap. Clarkson's going to pick it up. He's going to get chased out to his right.
Clarkson over the right side.
Big tackle there on the outside by Ridge Kerr. Nice stop.
Ridge Kerr with a stop for the Tigers.
Stopped about a yard short of the original line of scrimmage, so Madras will lose a yard there or 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 6.
2nd and goal for the 6-yard line.
This Tiger defensive unit really needs a stop right here. They've been good all night. Let's keep it going, boys. Clarkson's got a guy in motion. They're going to give it to him on the sweep. Another great play by the Tiger defense. Weston Harris gets into the backfield and makes another big tackle for this Tiger defense, and that's going to bring up a 4th and goal from about the 9-yard line for Madras. So he lost about 3 on that play. This is a big play right here.
Goal from inside the 10-yard line of the Tigers.
5:29 left in the third quarter here. Going to have a timeout on the field. Madras, 14-0 Tigers. 5:23 left in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Mandatory abuse reporters are a critical piece in keeping adults in Union County who receive intellectual developmental disability or mental health services safe and free from abuse. Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, adult abuse investigator with the Center for Human Development. Oregon law requires medical professionals, including social workers and direct care providers, to make mandatory reports of suspected abuse. Not sure if you're a mandatory reporter? If you have any questions or would like to make a report, please call me at 541-962-8889 or visit the CHD website for more information.
Welcome back to Community Stadium. You're watching the Tigers and the White Buffaloes battle it out at Community Stadium on the EO Alive Network. 14-0 Tigers, 5:23 left in the third quarter. It's White Buffalo ball. 3rd and goal from about the 9 right here. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This isn't your typical play-by-play. It's more of a live, interactive kind of color commentary. Trips left here for the Buffaloes. Clarkson in the gun. He's going to go to the corner with this ball. Oh.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass there. I think we got away with one there. We'll take it. Looked like Wolcott was a little early and kind of hanging on the jersey, but we'll take that. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Fourth and 9 here. I don't believe the White Buffaloes have a kicker, so I think they got to go for this. I mean, this position in the game, you're almost at go for it time anyways. 5:17 left in the third quarter, 4th and goal. This is a big play for the Tiger defense.
4th and goal for Madras.
They're going to run option. Clarkson keeps it. Tigers are there. Swarm. First one getting there is Weston Harrison. Clarkson's going to. Wow, he almost got in right there. Brought down right at the goal line where the Tigers will take over on downs. First and 10, Grande from their own 1-yard line. 5:07 left in the third quarter.
Ball be spotted on the Tigers.
So the thing that I do, the thing I ask you guys to do as people that are watching is just, go up and hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, just hit the like, or smiley face or sad face. Any of them, it doesn't matter. The interactions is what counts. Handoff's going to go up the middle. It tricked our camera guy. Ball's going to be whistled dead at about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers. Newman with the carry there for the Tigers.
Ball spotted at the 13-yard line of Grande. First down, Tigers.
4:46 left here in the third quarter. Newman will get the carry again. Another first down for the Tigers. We just got to keep the ball on the ground, run the clock, run the ball, pound the ball, eat up as much clock as possible.
30-yard line. First down.
4:18 left in the quarter. Grande with the ball and a 14-0 lead. Wolcott in motion. Ball's going to go to Wolcott on the sweep. It's going to get about 6 on the play.
Walcott with the
Bring
carry
up
to the right
second
side.
and 4 for the Tigers here.
Reynoso with the stop.
I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance.
Second and 4 for the Tigers.
Are you losing your Oregon health plan? If you are, stop by their office and talk to them about it. They provide peace of mind one household at a time. Valley Insurance, your independent agent in downtown LeGrand, 1215 Adams Avenue. Phone numbers 541-963-3121. Second and 4 here for the Tigers. The gives to Newman up the middle again, and that's going to be another Tigers first down.
Ball spot the Tiger 49.
This has got to be the game plan the rest of the game for the Tigers. Just keep pounding the ball. No reason to do anything else. You're up 14-0. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. You're moving the ball on the ground. Just keep pounding it, pounding it. First and 10 here for the Tigers from their own 45. High snap there. It's Weston Harris. Gets to the outside. He's got room.
Weston Harris. Big run.
Nice run there by Weston Harris to the Madras 15. Let's look at that again. Gets a little seam. You got the big guys up front. Make a little room for him, and then he breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. And a nice run there by the junior.
First down, Tigers.
First and 10 from their own 15, or from the Madras 15. 2:22 left in the third quarter. Oh, looks like that's going to go against. Let's see what the referee is going to say here. It's going to go against LeGrand. It's going to be a false start.
Procedure, Tigers. Now back up to the 20-yard line. First and 15.
After the penalty, it'll be first and 15. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. 14-0 Tigers, 2:17 left in the third quarter. Weston Harris again.
Harris is the carry over the right side. Reynoso with the stop for Madras. Ball on the 10-yard line, second and 5 for the Tigers.
He'll get about 5 on the carry there. It'll be second and 5 for the Tigers. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Jake Hansen says, "Go Tigers," watching from Boise. The Junkyard Dogs in the building. Snaps taken by Fields. He's got to roll out here. Oh, wow. It's a heck of a catch by Landon Hood. Wow. Let's see a replay on that. Little play action here. Fields is going to roll out. Heck of a catch there by the sophomore. He's got an interception. He's got a touchdown now. 20-0 Tigers. Dana Bevel says, "Go Tigers." 1:19 left in the third. And it looks like we're going to go for 2 here. I don't know why, but oh, after the tip, that ball is going to get caught. Originally intended for McAmoyle, tipped to Wolcott in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. It makes it 22-0 Tigers. 1:19 left in the third quarter. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Community Stadium in LaGrande, Oregon on the campus of Eastern Oregon University. 22-0 Tigers late in the third quarter here. It's a beautiful night. Madras is in town for some Friday night light football. This Tiger team's, had a little bit of a rough start at 1-4, but they're out here tonight up 22-0 late in the third. It's a good look. We needed this tonight. Onside kick there. Going to get covered by Madras at about their own 42. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I'm just going to come out and say that right now. I'm not a fan of onside kicking up 22-0. I mean, some people might be a fan of that, but I just want to get the ball down, pin them, let our defense come back out and make them struggle to get yards. Now you have Madras getting the ball right around midfield. Not a fan of that. 1st and 10 here. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Melissa Gates Tower says Cash and Kellen Peasley watching from Mimi and Papa's in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start against the White Buffaloes. We're going to walk it back.
Procedure, Madras.
A lot of penalties in this game, both teams. Not quite as many for LaGrande, but just a lot of penalties, and that's just age and inexperience. First and 15 here for the White Buffaloes. Option pitch there. Ball pops out. Picked up. The fumble by Reynoso. Picked up by number 54, Abdiel Lemus. The Buffaloes will keep the ball. They're close to a first down.
Carter Peasley the stop for the Tigers. Gain about 1, brings up 2nd and 9 for Madras.
Carter Peasley in on the stop for the Tigers. It's the first time I've called his name tonight. He is playing on defense. He's not playing quarterback. He's in at corner for LaGrande right now. Clarkson rolls to his right. Nothing there. That's going to bring up third down for the White Buffalo. 22-0 LaGrande. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm going to tell you about one of our sponsors, Rockin' Sons. Rockin' Sons have 50 years of experience in providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They're a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour-a-day towing. East end of Adams and LaGrande. Go see JB and the boys. For 3rd and 11 here for the White Buffalo. Clarkson's going to throw. He's got a guy. Michael Picard there with the catch.
Picard with the reception.
He's going to get into LaGrande territory. Looks like he's at the inside of first down, White Buffalo here. 22-0 Tigers, 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
First down to Madras.
Madras with the ball inside LaGrande territory, 1st and 10. This LaGrande defense have showed up tonight. I'll tell you who else has showed up. Landon Hood has showed up. Mason Wolcott has showed up. Landon Hood with an interception early in the game, a touchdown just now, and then Mason Wolcott's just been everywhere for the Tigers. Stopped there by Monson Riley. He's a senior. Great play there. Monson into the backfield. Gonna give the White Buffaloes a loss of about 3 on the play. Second and 13. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 22-0 Tigers on a beautiful night here from Community Stadium. We're going to go on a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Community Stadium on a Friday night. 22-0 Tigers. It's been all Tigers in this game. Start of the fourth quarter. Tigers are moving. Madras has the ball at about the Tiger 43 to start the fourth quarter. This Grande team really needed this tonight. It's really good for these young, inexperienced players to get a good, to play well. I mean, and last week in Baker was rough. It's just been a rough start to the season. 2nd and 12 here. Clarkson's going to throw.
Clarkson's pass is incomplete. Pressure put on.
Pass is incomplete. Greg Grove in on the play there for the Tigers.
Back deep, breaking up the pass. Brings up 3rd and 12.
That'll bring up 3rd and 12. $11:53 left in the quarter. Clarkson's going to throw again here.
Pass is incomplete.
Receivers hit by Ryder McEmoyle, the younger McEmoyle brother. Incomplete there for the White Buffaloes, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down for Madras.
11:48 left in the game. 22-0 Tigers. Your number 4 ranked EOU Mountaineer volleyball team swept number 19 Southern Oregon University tonight 3-0. That team might win a national championship. I'm serious. Madras has got a guy. He breaks free. That's number 12. Michael Picard is caught, and he's going to take it in for the Madras score. Back to the EOU volleyball team. That's a team that's going to vie for a national championship this year. There's no doubt in my mind. They've lost 1 game all year. It was kind of a fluke. They have 14 sweeps. 14 sweeps in 19 games. They're 18-1. They'll move up from number 4 next week in the polls. They're just fun to watch. They'll take on OIT tomorrow in Klamath Falls at 5 o'clock. 22-6. Tigers got an injury on the field here. I'll tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home while we're waiting. Carpet One Floor and Home has served Eastern Oregon for over 45 years with stores in Grande, Baker City, and Enterprise, Oregon. They're locally owned and love to support their local communities and athletes. Carpet One Floor and Home, here to floor you. So Madras is on the board here, going to make it a game. EOU football takes on Montana State Northern tomorrow in, I always struggle with how to say that, the name of that town. Havre, Montana State Northern. I believe it's a 1 o'clock Mountain Time kickoff. And the Mounties won last week. They had a big win at home, 34-0 against Arizona Christian. The defense has been rolling. We've had back-to-back Frontier Conference defensive players of the week. Blaine Shaw from LeGrand, that 2019 state championship team here for LeGrand. Blaine Shaw was the Frontier Conference Defensive Player of the Week last week for that Tiger defense. He had a huge game. He had like 14 tackles, fumble recovery, just a huge game for the Tigers. 11:41 left here in the game, 22-6, and you're going to see Madras go for two here. Little swing pass. He's going to get in for two. That's Nokomis Rivera for the White Buffalo.
11:41 to go in the fourth quarter.
11:41 to go in the game. 22 for your LeGrand Tigers, 8 for the Madras White Buffalo. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. $11:41 left in the fourth quarter. 22-8 Tigers. I got a score for you from Pendleton, which is the other game that's simulcast right here on the EO Live Network. It's 28-14 Pendleton in the fourth quarter. They're up on Crook County. Last I checked, Baker was up big on Ontario. The kick's going to be fielded at about the 13. Mason Wolcott. There's a flag on the play, and we'll see what that is.
Mason Wolcott with 3
Maxine Schinzel says, "Go Tigers." Let's see what this flag is here. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. It's going to be a hold on the Tigers. We're going to walk it back. It'll be first down and 10 from the Tiger 20.
Ball will be spot on the Tiger 21-yard line, first and 10.
Tiger 21. 11:35 left in the fourth quarter here. Community Stadium in LeGrand. Fields is going to go under center here. Wolcott's going to get the ball in a little misdirection. He's going to get about a yard on the play. Second and 9 for the Tigers here.
2nd and 4 for the Tigers.
2nd and 4. You got 6 on the play. My bad. 2nd and 4. 11:04 left in the quarter. Nicholas Long End says, "Go cheer, including my boy Kane." Oh, Nicole Long End. Fields is going to keep it here. He's going to get out to about the LeGrand 37, which will give the Tigers a first down. 10:46 left in the fourth quarter. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Retirement Residence. Grand Ronde Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Big thank you to Grand Ronde Retirement Residence. First and 10 here, Tigers. Fields is going to throw. He's got a guy. Wolcott comes back to it and makes the catch there. It's going to be a first down for the Tigers inside Buffalo territory
Alvarez with the stop
at
for
about
Madras.
the
Ball
42,
spotted
first and 10
line
Tigers.
for the White Buffaloes. First down, Tigers.
10-13 left in the fourth quarter. Fields under center. Ball's going to go to Griffin McElmoyle here.
Griffin
Going to go out of bounds at about the Madras 30. That'll be another first down for the Tigers. Right now, we need to keep the ball inbounds. Keep the clock running. Up by 14, 10 minutes to play. Let's just keep the clock running. Keep the ball inbounds. Keep the ball on the ground. Keep the clock running. First and 10 here for the Tigers. Fields in the shotgun. He's going to give the ball to Newman here. Newman up the middle for about 4 on the carry. I just want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Without them, we don't get to bring you guys these games on Friday nights. Hot Legs, CHD, EOU, Hobby Habit, Reed & Associates, Grand Ron Hospital, Valley Insurance, Rockin' Sons, Carpet One Floor and Home, and Grand Ron Retirement Residence. We appreciate you. Support local businesses, everyone. Go visit these businesses that help bring you guys these games. It's huge for this community. 2nd and 6 here for the Tigers. Up the middle.
With the carry. Reynoso with the stop for Madras.
Newman again for the Tigers. Looks like he's going to get a first down there. First and 10 Tigers. 9:05 left in the fourth quarter. Tiger defense has played really good tonight. I'm proud of them. Much better than last week at Baker. Fields on a misdirection. He's going to get caught in the backfield and dropped for about a 1-yard loss on the play. Once again, big thank you to my crew here, Gabe and Benny. Gabe on the back doing the production work, Benny on the camera. They're phenomenal. It takes a team to do this, and these guys do a great job. 8:28 left in the fourth quarter. 22-8 Tigers. If you don't have anything to do tomorrow, go check out EOU softball. Peggy Anderson Memorial Field right here on the EOU campus. They play at 11 o'clock scrimmage against TVCC. Ball's given to McElmoyle here on the second down play. He's going to get about 3. Take it to the Madras 22, where it'll be 3rd and about 8 for the Tigers. 8:05 left in the fourth quarter. Also, EOU baseball plays a scrimmage tomorrow down at Optimist, 1 o'clock. Go check them out. They're going to take on Walla Walla Community College in a fall ball scrimmage. You'll get to see some of the new players that EOU's brought in, some of the old players, and just kind of check out what's going on with them and kind of what the spring's going to look like for this EOU baseball team. Fields is going to throw here. He's got a guy open, wide open in the end zone. That's Newman, Corey Newman, in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Fields pass complete to Newman in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
$7:59 left in the fourth quarter. Tigers strike again. I'll tell you what, this Tiger team needed to put some points on the board tonight, just for some confidence. I'm impressed with the turnaround from last week. We lost to Baker on the road, 36-6, and tonight we come out, we put up 28 points through 3 quarters and 3 1/3 quarters, and we needed that. The defense has been solid. Newman on for the extra point here. Kick is up. It's good. 29-8. LeGrande, 7:59 left in the game. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon University in beautiful Grande, Oregon. 29-8 Tigers. 7:59 left in the game. The Tiger offense has been good tonight. I'm impressed. Defensively, you got guys stepping up. Landon Hood, touchdown and an interception. Mason Wolcott, Corey Newman. The whole offense. Matthias Fields at quarterback as a sophomore, stepping up. LeGrande's going to kick off from the 25 after the penalty. Brad Foy watching from Yakima. The kick's going to go all the way from the 25 into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for the White Buffalo. From their own 20, down 29-8.
First and 10, and Madras from their own 20-yard line.
Ball's going to go up the middle here for Madras. Reynoso with the carry for the White Buffaloes, and he's going to have close to a first down on that. First down. There's a penalty on the field. For anybody interested, our own LeGrande native Andrew Peasley and the Wyoming Cowboys are 4-1. They take on the Fresno State Bulldogs. I got Buffaloes on my mind. Fresno State's number 24 in the country tomorrow at 5 o'clock in Laramie. The Wyoming's good this year. Let's go. I get to go on October 28th and I got a press pass. Me and the boss man of BC are going to go watch Andrew Peasley take on Boise State in Boise on the 28th. That's going to be a heck of a game. That's going to be fun. I'll give some live check-ins for you guys, and we'll try to get Andrew either after the game for a little interview. Handoff here on first down for the White Buffaloes is going to go to Reynoso, and he's going to get up to about the 25. Nice run there. 7:22 left in the game. 29-8 Tigers. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that Boise State game. Boise State, Wyoming. Get to go hang out with my old partner on the Johnny Ballgame show. He covers the Boise State Broncos now, and get to see Peasley play. I haven't got to see Peasley play yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. Clarkson scrambles in the backfield, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds about a yard short of the original line of scrimmage. So he'll lose 1 on the second down play. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 7 for the White Buffalo.
Brings up 3rd down.
Student sections on their feet here. 29-8 Tigers, 6:52 left in the game. Clarkson's going to swing it out to Nokomis Rivera, where he's going to get about to the first down marker. Yeah, it's going to be a first down for Madras. The chains will move. Clock will
stop the Tigers.
And here our guy Stu Spence out there in the he's always on his feet yelling. He's one of the biggest fans. Him and Lee Wright. Lee Wright usually here. I think Lee Wright's on the coast right now, but man, you got some diehard Tiger fans that come to these games. I love it. 6:24 left in the game. Madras will go in motion here. Clarkson will give the ball up the middle to Reynoso. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get out to about the 42.
Reynoso at the carry.
Another first down for the White Buffalo. The thing is, though, there's 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game. Let Madras run the ball all they want. Keep the clock running. You got a face mask here on the field against the Tigers, so we'll walk it forward. 6:12 left in the fourth quarter. Big thank you to all of our sponsors once again. Big thank you to Benny on the camera, Gabe back in the production booth. It takes a team to do this. The EO Alive Network, we play this on Roku, we play it on YouTube, we play it on our Facebook, on LeGrand School District's Facebook, on LeGrand Activities and Athletics Facebook. We put it on the website. I mean, you can access this pretty much anywhere. Clarkson's going to throw here. He's got a guy. Oh, that's taunting. There should be a flag right there. Nokomis Rivera with the catch. Let's see the replay. Do we have that?
It's for a touchdown. We do have a penalty flag around the midfield.
It should be taunting on Rivera here. You can't do this in high school football where he looks back right here and points at him. You can't do that. That's a personal foul, and it'll go against Madras on the kickoff, I believe. Cynthia Sword says, "Go Tigers, Nana is cheering." Have they said what the penalty is yet? Let's see this.
The penalty on the Tigers will be assessed on the kickoff.
Well, they called a penalty against LeGrand. Interesting. 5:49 left to go. Madras is going to go for 2 here. He's not going to get there. So with 5:49 left in the fourth quarter, it's your Tigers 29, Madras 14. We'll be back right after this. 29-14 Tigers, 5:49 left in the game. You're probably going to see an onside kick right here. Lee Wright says, Dodsey, I'm watching on my way home. Don't, hey Lee, you need to watch the road, brother. Onside kick here. Oh, it's a good onside kick. Oh, it's swooped up. Weston Harris down the sideline. He's going to take that to the house. Touchdown Tigers.
On the return, touchdown Tigers.
It bounced up right into his bread. It got a good bounce. He grabbed it, took it to the house. Big play there for the Tigers. They needed that. 5:49 left in the game. 35-14 Tigers. Newman on for the extra point here. There's a whistle. It's going to be some sort of procedural penalty. Man, these referees have earned their paychecks tonight. There's been a lot of whistles. A lot of flags. Both sides of the ball. Lee Wright says his brother's driving. Thanks, Donnie. Good. Good. I feel safer about that, Lee. No flag on the play. Newman's going to line up. Kick is up, and it's good. 36-14 Tigers, 5:49 left to go in the game. We'll be back right after this.
Madras 14, your
Welcome back to Community Stadium. Grande versus Madras on the EO Alive Network. 36-14 Tigers, 5:49 left in the game. Allison Moore says, such a good game, boys. Let's go, LG. Yeah, they needed this one, definitely. Let's get the defense out on the field and hold right here and take this victory and start building on next week. Next week, the Tigers will have Crook County on the road in Central Oregon, while Madras will turn around and play Baker at home in Madras. So both Baker and LeGrand will travel over to Central Oregon next week.
Austin Yule to stop for the Tigers.
Kickoff is brought out to about the Madras 35. It'll be 1st and 10. White Buffaloes, 5:40 left in the game here. Looks like there's a final in Pendleton. I'm not sure what the score is. Let me run over there and check real quick. Handoff's going to go up the middle here for the White Buffalo to Reynoso.
Bentley with the stop for the Tigers.
Reynoso will get about 3 on the carry.
2 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 8 for Madras.
2nd and 8 here. Ball's tipped. Yeah, it looks like there's a final in Pendleton.
Passes
Pendleton and
incomplete.
Crook County. Pendleton 28, Crook County 14. That'll bring up third down here for the White Buffalo. 4:53 left in the fourth quarter. It'd be nice if this Grand defense could get a stop here and just run the ball a few times, and let's go home on a Friday night with a dub. That ball's going to get picked off. Let's go. Ooh, tipped.
Pass is incomplete. The go right with the intended receiver, knocked down by Austin Newell.
That's going to bring up fourth down for Madras here. 4:46 left in the fourth quarter. This defense has played good, and I'm going to bring up another name, another two names again. Mason Wolcott and Landon Hood. They both played. One of the things I said on my show this week was the defensive backfield for LeGrand struggled against Baker. Well, they haven't struggled here. I mean, we've done a great job. Landon Hood with a pick. Wolcott's been all over the place.
Madras.
Got a timeout on the field. Madras, 36-14 Tigers. 4:46 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Community Stadium. EO Alive Network, Friday Night Lights, LeGrand versus Madras. Appreciate you for tuning in. Some of our other shows, I do a sports show. Right now I'm working on all of the senior athletes at LHS. Every single senior athlete at the high school in LeGrand will do an interview with me, and it'll come out on our network. It's something really cool. Madras is going to punt here. Short punt. Ball's going to get covered by LeGrand. That looks like Spencer Coyle. Tigers are going to take over at their own 39. 4:38 left in the game. Now we should definitely see run. Anyways, the sports show. Like you saw before the game, Coach Camp interview. I do interviews with local athletes and coaches, EOU. That comes out at least 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then sometimes some bonuses. We do a morning show on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. live. It's super cool. I mean, we have a lot of all local guests on. Every once in a while, somebody from outside the area. Griffin McElmoy on the carry for the Tigers. He's going to get it up to almost midfield, and that's going to be a first down for the Tigers. We'll move the sticks. 4:30 left in the quarter. Anyways, the morning show, we have all different kinds of guests. We have the county commissioners. We have Chief Bell once a quarter. We have all different kinds of people. Stu Spence was on the other day for the park thing that's going, the new playground out at Riverside Park. And then we have cooking across the hall with Chef Russ. The first down play here is going to go to Wolcott. He's going to get tripped up at about the Madras 46. 4 minutes and remaining in the fourth quarter. Anyways, cooking across the hall with Chef Russ. It's a new show. We're looking for sponsors for that show, people to advertise on it. Basically, Russ uses one of his recipes. I host it. We go next door, we set up the cameras, and Russ and I go through the entire recipe, and we post it on the website, on Facebook, so you can see it, and we cook it, and then we try it. I have a great job. I get to hang out with you guys on Friday nights. I get to do a sports show. I get to hang out and interview athletes of the high school and college variety and professional, and I get to do a cooking show and eat. I mean, it's awesome. 2nd and 6 here for the Tigers. 3:27 left in the game. All Tigers, 36-14. I'm going to run some clock off here. Ball's going to go up the middle. And that's going to be a first down. That's going to move the sticks, and we'll keep the clock running. Another show that we do at EO Alive, on the EO Alive network, Keeping It Clear with Cody Bowen. It's a monthly or bi-monthly sometimes show where Cody and I sit down live and he answers your questions. I facilitate it, Dodsy, and we just go live for an hour, and people ask questions on the internet, and I ask him and he answers. And we've actually done it with me riding in his truck before live, actually on a ride along. I mean, my job is super cool. Once again, big thank you to Benny on the camera, Gabe back on the production table. Without them, this doesn't happen. 2:48 left in the game here, 36-14 Tigers. 1st and 10. Fields is going to go under center. Ball's going to go to Wolcott. He's got room. Wolcott's going to take it up to about the White Buffalo 33, where he stopped for a gain of about
Cruise at the stop for Madras. Ball spot
8.
the 34-yard line.
It'll be second and
4 for the Tigers.
2nd and 4. So he got about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4, 2:12 and counting left in the game. Big thank you to all the sponsors that make this possible. Big thank you to you guys for tuning in and watching. I mean, we appreciate it. We love having people watch these games on Friday nights. Madras is going to jump early there, and it looks like it's going to be another offsides against the White Buffaloes. We'll move it forward. That's going to give the Tigers a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Just inside the 30. Madras 29.
1st and 10.
152 left in the game. Like I said, big thank you to all of you for tuning in. Check out our stuff. You can go on the Roku app and see all of the stuff that we put out ever. I mean, everything's there. It's all archived. You can also do that on Facebook, on YouTube. The handoff here is going to go to the outside to Ryder McElmoyle, the youngest McElmoyle boy, and he's going to get about 3 on the carry. 123 and counting.
Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
2nd and 7 for the Tigers, and you're almost to the point in the game where you just take a knee. If you get a first down here, it's over. Fields under center. He is just going to take a knee here. It's going to get it. We're going to have to snap the ball one more time, and then this game's going to be over. It's going to end up 36-14 Tigers from Community Stadium in beautiful LaGrande, Oregon, on the lovely EOU campus. Big thank you to all the sponsors once again, to my crew. Big thank you to you guys for tuning into the EO Alive Network on a Friday night for Friday Night Lights. LeGrande and Madras. Once again, final score: LeGrande 36, Madras White Buffaloes 14. I got to give another shout out to the LeGrande defense for stepping up. Gary Krantz says, nice job, boys. Lynette Humphrey says, great game, LeGrande. This was a much better game and much needed game tonight for your Tigers. Nancy Davila says, great job, LeGrande. And I agree, great job. Coming off of that Baker loss, we needed this tonight. And we needed a big win, put a little bit of confidence in these boys' heads, and we'll move on to next week, where LeGrande will travel to Crook County to take on the Crook County Cowboys. And let's keep this GOL win streak rolling. We're on a one-game win streak. David McCann says, good job. Thank you again for tuning in. Good night from Community Stadium in the Grand. I'm Dodzy, and I'm out.